What is going on, guys? It's Tizy here, and I realize I haven't made a commentary for you guys in quite a while, and I'll tell you why later, but first of all, the main thing I want to talk about, well, actually, first of all, this video that you're watching right here was originally a live commentary that I was doing, but the audio file for my commentary, it got lost in the pits of hell, i.e. the names of my folders on my computer, so I pretty much lost it. But I'm redoing the commentary here, and there's something I want to talk about today because it's been on my mind a lot lately, and I'm getting really tired of people doing this, and you'll know what I'm talking about in just a second. Okay, so if you spend any time on the internet at all, I'm sure, especially if you go to websites like MemeBase and stuff, you'll have noticed a trend among people. You'll probably have seen some ponies with rainbow hair and pink skin and things called cutie marks on their butts, and I know what you're thinking when you first see all that, and I was the same way. When you first see all that, you're just like, wow, this is gay. Why would any guy like this? And I completely understand your skepticism because it is a show intended for little girls. But it's not at the same time. If any of you know who Lauren Faust is, she has had a lot to do with a lot of good cartoons from history. Not history, well, I guess history. Anyway, she played a really important role in the making of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, which was an awesome show in my opinion. She had a lot to do with the Powerpuff Girls, which again was an awesome show. So basically, this woman, she's made a lot of really good cartoons in the past, and recently she got her hands on the rights to My Little Pony. And most of you probably, when you think of My Little Pony, you think of these weird horses who shoot rainbows and fly on clouds and stuff, and it just really weird. But back in the 80s, there was a series on TV called My Little Pony, and it really was stupid. As pretty much anybody will tell you, it was stupid because people it was these weird colored ponies, and they had big heads, and they were ugly, and the whole show was just really cheesy, and it was not good. But Lauren Faust got her hands on the rights to the new series, which, in my opinion, is 20% cooler than the last one. And, you know, it really is. The show is so much better than the last one. It's probably more than 20%. Actually, I know it's more than 20%. But, so this new show, if you've seen Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, it sort of has the same art style as that. But the art style is really cool. That's actually what first drew me into the show. Well, no, the first thing that drew me into the show was just curiosity, because there were so many people on the internet, guys, grown adult males, that watched My Little Pony, and I was like, there's so many people, it can't be bad. So I checked it out, and I watched it, and I went into it with an open mind, and I ended up really enjoying this show, because it's not a little cheesy kid show about finding your heart at the end of the rainbow, because it's not. Really, it's not. And that's what a lot of people think of when they think of My Little Pony. They think of these corny little ponies who go on little activities, and it's not what it is anymore. Lauren Faust first made this show intended for adults and children alike. Obviously, because it's My Little Pony, they weren't going to make it have sexual humor in it or anything like that, so don't think that that's what it is, because it's not. It's still My Little Pony, but it's not at the same time. If you watch it, you'll know what I mean. If you've ever seen the old My Little Pony, you definitely know what I mean. It's not that anymore. It's just a regular cartoon now. If that. If anything, it's more than a regular cartoon. It's an amazing cartoon. The effort that the makers of this show put into it is astounding. I'm not even kidding. They have songs in some of the episodes. And actually, they have songs in a majority of the episodes, I think. And all of the songs are so well written, and they're just amazingly composed, and they're really catchy and good, and they sing very well for a little kid show. I mean, you would think that you would think that like for a little kids show they would just be like, okay, well, blah 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 blah, here's a song, let's put a song here. No, they really think about that. They really think about what they do in this show. And the old My Little Pony, I think one of the reasons it was so unpopular with adults and stuff like that was because it was more of a ploy to sell toys, because Hasbro owns the rights to My Little Pony, and they used to just sell toys for the show, and that's where most of their money came from. And I think the show was just to accompany the toys. But now with the new My Little Pony generation, it's not like that anymore, really. Of course, they still do sell toys, but I think it's much more about the show. They put so much effort into it. The characters develop over every episode. Like, you really see the characters change. In the old series, it was just every pony was sort of the same. Like, they might have had like one little thing that made them different from the others. But in this series, every pony has a very unique personality. And it's just really cool how they do it. So before you think I'm crazy for loving this show, I gotta tell you that there are probably, based on what I've seen and what I've read and heard, there's gotta be at least over 100,000 people like me, at least adult-ish males, who watch this show and like it as much as I do. It's not a little girl show anymore, guys. I'm telling you. It is about much more than just friendship, even though that's the name of the show. Friendship is magic. But it's about more than that. Like, they really take from the community. It's really cool what they do. Like, it's a show that was intended for little girls at first, and then this following known as bronies hopped onto the show, and the creators of the show, you would imagine, would just be like, oh wow, there's adults that watch our little girl show, that's creepy, let's stop making it. But no, they don't do that. They really listen to the community of bronies, and they add to the show because they know how much they enjoy it. And it's so innocent. Like, it's not creepy, it's not pedophilic, or however you say that. It's not as weird as you would think, because the show is not a little girl show where, you know, it's just not like that anymore. And I'm really getting sick of the stereotypes about this, because it's not. And the same goes for anything. People would assume that just because it has a character in it that has a rainbow, and, you know, like, rainbows, you know, not that there's anything wrong with gay people, but rainbows generally represent homosexuality, and a lot of people seem to look down on that. Personally, I don't really care if you're gay or not. I mean, that's fine. But, you know, if, like, I don't understand why I can't put a rainbow on something without it automatically being gay. Like, a rainbow is a spectrum of light, guys. It's scientific. It's not something that represents your sexual orientation. It's ridiculous. I hate when people do that. I mean, just look at Pink Floyd. Dark Side of the Moon, what is that? It's a rainbow. Like, Pink Floyd's not gay. Like, where did that come from? I don't understand. But, I don't know. To me, rainbows are cool, and I don't have a problem with that, because I'm willing to tell everyone about it, because it really doesn't bother me, because I'm not gay, and I'm not, you know, it's color. That's all it is. There's really nothing to it. Like, it's nothing bad. And, like, it's just things like that that really get on my nerves. Like, people automatically calling this show gay and stupid just because it's a show about ponies, and it's intended for little girls. So really, I just really want some of you guys to just look at this show and give it a chance, and go into it, because, you know, actually, I'm going to put the link for the first episode down in the description. Each episode's about 22 minutes long. If you would, please watch the first 2 episodes at least. Preferably watch at least 3 episodes, and really tell me what you think, because I want to know what you guys think, because it just, you know, I understand if you don't like the show. It's fine to not like it, because I understand not everyone's gonna like the same thing, but I at least want you to watch the show before judging it any further, because I know a lot of you automatically call it gay or whatever, or call it, like, stupid, because it's not like that. So watch a few of the episodes and see what you like, see what you think about it, because I'm really curious. I really want to try to get this stereotype out of the air, because it bothers me a lot, because this is a good, wholesome show, and it's getting a lot of hate. Anyways, that was that game, and one more thing I want to say is I made a new YouTube account called, well, I'll put it in the description. and it's basically all about My Little Pony. And if you don't like that, fine. If you want to unsubscribe from this channel, fine. But I've been putting some work into that channel, and it's growing really fast, and I'm really enjoying putting up content on that channel. And you know, if you end up liking My Little Pony, please subscribe to me on that channel, and I'll put videos up every week, or all the time actually. And I'm not gonna lie, that's where a lot of my time's been going lately. And anyways, guys, please, again, watch the first 3 episodes. I really, really want you to do that before you judge it any further, because I really think that that's unfair. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Sunshine, celery stalks.